You see how Willie goes by the car because remember, like I told you this about this before, Carl and the car derives out of what? Kara, which don't mean nothing but the anointed Messiah. So look at this right here. Logic showed the new Bobby Tarantino 3 and how you got the man crushed in the car. You see that? And you see how the books, you got the book, hint the book of life burning, and then you got death right there. So you see the whole theme of the man being crushed by the car because it all represents them wanting to, that's why car crashes lead America in death because it all represents nothing but the leaving the vessel. You feel what I'm saying? And it represents, the separation from the car, the covenant. You know what I mean? So I want to show y'all that. Remember Michael Jackson had Speed Demon. Remember he said, pull me over, boy, and get your ticket. But he said, ain't nothing gonna stop me, ain't no stop, and I'm gonna keep speeding on the highway. You see that? And then he was like, I'm headed for the border. It's on my mind and nothing really matters. I got it to be on time. That represents entering the kingdom, the border. You know what I mean? That's why you see how he said the cop trying to stop him because that just represents nothing but Satan's law, Satan's authority. And hint the whole theme of the speed demon anyway, because it's written, for as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. It's all duality, because remember the Messiah shineth as lightning and Satan falleth as lightning. It's all duality, good and evil. So notice, to prove my point about the speed demon, hint as it's written, 186,000 miles per second is the speed of light, right? Hint July 5th is the 186th day of the year. So I want to show y'all something right quick, because like I've been breaking this down. Sorry about that. I've been breaking this down. Remember when I said as it's written that the Messiah was born? Remember I was talking about this as it's written. And here it goes right here. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, where the woman bring forth the child, crying in birth. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns, 7 crowns upon his head. Hint the United Union, but 7 times 10 is the 70s, and hint the 7 crowns. Hint Illuminati Day, right? July 4th. And notice July 5th is the speed of light day, because hint the whole theme of the 186th day of the year is July 5th. And then notice the speed of light is 186,000 miles per second. You feel what I'm saying? And remember, I was talking about the 70s because the Messiah is as the 76 degrees, the headstone that foreshadows the kingdom to come. I'll get into that later on. But that's why Illuminati don't have no headstone, because, they don't want him to, be brought forth. They don't want him to be the ruler. As it's written in Psalms 118:22, the builders, the stone which the builders has refused has now become the headstone of the corner, aka the Masons, refusing to use Messiah to build their kingdom. So you see how the speed demon, the speed of light. That's why J. Cole released Under the Sun on July 5th, right? July 5th. And hint the whole thing of why they were standing on the pier, on the altar with 33, and I already broke this down before, but with the hornet and everything, because all that represents, the hornets were used to like cast people away from when they was trying to basically in the kingdom during the time of the Exodus, the Most High sent hornets to clear the path so that Israel could exodus. But instead, they're the ones with the hornets trying to say that the Messiah won't be able to reach the altar. That's why they're standing on the altar. It's just wicked. You feel what I'm saying? And as it's written anyway, that Satan is the god of this world. You feel me? We are living in Satan's world, man, in his kingdom. So you see, that's why Michael Jackson had to do the speed demon, trying to say, I'm going to reach the kingdom anyway. You're not about to stop me from reaching the altar. He was saying the Messiah is going to be elevated.